I finally got a bottle of Bernheim wheat barrel proof. So today I'm going to dive in with you guys and explore this expression from Heaven Hill. What's up, everybody? I'm Tim the Suburban Dad, helping you dads find some great bourbon. This isn't bourbon, it's a whiskey, it's a wheat whiskey. It is now one of their regular releases each year. It comes out 2 times a year instead of 3 like Elijah Craig or Larceny Barrel Proof. The 2 releases follow the letter and number coding that the Elijah Craig and Larceny Barrel Proof do as well, but it's a little different because there's only 2 releases, one in February and one in September. So for example, from last year we had A224 and B924 instead of A, B, and C. And the months are a little off there. So this is B924, comes in at 122.6 proof. The age statement on these is 7 to 9 years old. So it's a little older than Larceny, but it's not quite as old as Elijah Craig. Mash bill on this one, even though it's a wheat whiskey, it's barely a wheat whiskey. 51% wheat, 37% corn, and 12% malted barley. Retails for $65, which is what I got this one for. Nice dark rich color on there. On the nose, it's very typical Heaven Hill. There's some caramel, there's some oak, a little bit of spice. There's a little bit of a harshness to the nose. So yeah, it's got some really nice flavors, but there's an underlying harshness to it. Kind of like ethanol-y burnish, almost. It almost tingles your nostrils, not quite. So I'll try it neat. The flavor is very promising. Everything that I described from the nose carries over very nicely. I would say there is a harshness to the palate as well. So it's very oily and coating. There's caramel, there's some sweetness, there's a little bit of baking spice, but definitely some harsh oak in there, some drying oak. But it is rather creamy. It's only at the very end that you get this drying oak and a little bit of ethanol sharpness. I feel like this might be one where adding water could actually tame it a little bit. So let's try it. So the Bernheim Wheat Barrel Proof was first released in February of 2023. There's only been 4 batches so far. Compared to the original Bernheim Wheat, that one is 7 years old, straightforward 7, and it's only 90 proof. These are barrel proof, so they vary batch to batch. Okay, so I added a little bit of water. Let's see how that does for us. Sketchy on the nose. It's still rather harsh. Very, very oaky, like bitter oak. Don't love that. Let's try it. It helps on the palate quite a bit. That is very nice to drink. Like I said, the mouthfeel is great, which goes along with this being a wheat whiskey. Wheat gives it that nice, soft, sweet tone. Still got a little bit of harshness at the end, but it's not bad. The water tames it quite a bit, and it mutes the oak a lot. So adding water, at least for this batch, is the way to go. That actually is really good when you add some water to it. Spicy caramel with vanilla, a little bit of oak in there, not as harsh, it's more towards the sweeter side. So overall, solid bottle. I love Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. I like Heaven Hill's Bottled in Bond. I don't love Larceny, whether it's the normal or the barrel proof version. Very select batches, they're hit or miss for me. Based on my first bottle of this, it's not one that I feel like I need to add into my lineup of, oh, I've got to get both batches each year. Nah, not so much. If you're a huge Heaven Hill fan, then by all means, you will love this. And like I said, try adding a little bit of water if it's a little too much for you at first. Have you tried Bernheim Wheat Barrel Proof? And what do you think? What expressions from Heaven Hill are your favorite? Be sure to check out fruitbat.com to get yourself a bottle of Bernheim Wheat Barrel Proof and use the code TheSuburbanDad at checkout to get free shipping. Thanks for watching, and until next time, cheers.